Good day, grade 7 students. Welcome back to our online class learning discussion. We are now in week 5. This is our subject, Social Studies, and your teacher here, Miss Michelle Joy. Our subject is Social Studies, and our topic for this week is about Unit 4, which is Introduction to Economics. Class, I divided this unit into 3 weeks, so this is our first week. Let's go to the words to learn. These are the vocabularies that you will be encountering in our next slide. Please repeat after me so you can still practice your reading and speaking skills even if you're just at home. Are you ready? Let's read now. Letter A, economics. Letter B, needs. Letter C, wants. Letter D, scarcity. Letter E, macroeconomics. Letter F, microeconomics. Letter G, supply. Letter H, demand. Letter I, fundamental. And letter J, survive. If there are words that you do not understand in our words to learn, you can always open your dictionary or you can always Google them for better understanding. If you have any question that you would want to ask me, you can always send me a message in our Google Classroom account or in my Line account. Let's proceed to our online discussion now. It's time to learn about economics. Let's keep first things first. What is economics? So let us define what is economics. Economics is the study of how people make decisions when faced with the problem of scarcity. Later on, we are going to discuss what is scarcity and the different types of it. Now, moving on. We have limited resources for producing goods and services. However, people's wants are virtually unlimited. They just want and want and want and want some more, even if our resources are very limited. So class, let us discuss who Adam Smith was. Who was Adam Smith? Adam Smith is remembered as the father of modern economics. A very famous theory of his is called the invisible hands. One of his well-known books called The Wealth of Nations, written in 1776, described how business competition was key to economics. Economists and people studying economics always refer to what he taught. So class, in the left side of your screen, this was how Adam Smith looked like. He was born in 1723 in Scotland and he died in 1790 in Scotland. He is known as the father of modern economics. He wrote this famous theory that is called the invisible hands. He also wrote the book The Wealth of Nations, which became a basis to many economists and people studying economics about what economics is. Needs and wants. Let's study class about needs and wants. So, what is the difference between a need and a want? Well, let's pretend you were stuck on a deserted island by yourself. What things may you need to survive? You may have come up with water, food, shelter, clothes. These are all needs because you can't live without them. If you said things such as games, computers, cupcakes, balls, This would all be nice, but you wouldn't need them to live. So they are wants. Needs. Needs are things that you must have to survive, such as water, food, shelter for protection, clothing to protect yourself from sun and keep you warm in winter, hygiene and health care, and fresh air to breathe, which comes from trees and plants. Wants. Wants are things you would like to have but don't need to survive. These could include sweets, television, bike, mobile phones, sports, and toys. These are all great, but we don't need. Let us discuss about needs versus wants further. So there are two fundamental parts of the economy. Every day we live our lives with two groups of things. First, what we need, and second, what we want. First, needs. Needs must have, or you may get sick or be in danger. What are the needs that we have to have? First one, air. The second one, sleep. The third one, food. And of course, clothing. We have to have shelter, safety, and of course, water. So, we have to have all these things in able to survive. The second one, wants. Something that you wish for, but it is not necessary for us to live. So we have here classification of wants, the necessaries, the comforts, and the luxuries. Hello, students. I am Miss Michelle Joy, and I will be your teacher for today, and we are going to learn about the basic needs of man. Do you have any idea what are the needs of man? Yes. If you do not have, let's start. First, food and water. We need food to eat. Food makes us grow healthy and strong. You should always eat nutritious food. We also need water to digest the food that we eat. Now, what will you do to have a healthy body? Do you eat? It's just food like fruits and vegetables every day? Next, shelter or house. We need a house to live in. You and your family live in a house. The house protects us from the heat of the sun and from the rain. This is where we sleep. Now, what do you think will happen to us if we are always exposed to the heat of the sun and to the cold weather? Third, clothing. We need clothes to cover our body. Clothes protect us from heat and cold. Now, let me ask you these questions. What do you wear when you go to school? What do you wear if the weather is cold? How about if the weather is warm or hot? Now, let me ask you these questions. Do you have enough food to eat? Do you have a house so where you live together with your family? Do you have enough clothes to wear? Who provide you with the food that you eat and clothes that you wear and the house that you live? What should you say or do to your parents for all these things that they provided for you? Let us discuss about the 4 basic human needs. So the first one, clothes. To cover our bodies, They keep us warm and comfortable because imagine walking naked, you will be uncomfortable, you will feel chill, so we must have clothes on our bodies. Number 2, food. It helps us grow. It makes us strong and live a healthy life, so we must eat good food able for us to stay strong and healthy. Number 3, housing. It is a place to live. It gives us safe shelter and, of course, takes us away from danger from the outside world. And number 4, medicine. It is necessary when we get sick because it helps us recover from illness and become strong and healthy again to continue living our lives. So class, why do we study economics? So we study economics first to learn way of thinking. The study of economics teaches us a way of thinking and helps us make decisions. Whether it's big or small, it is very important for us to think in so many ways what will be the best decision we are going to have. Number 2, to understand society. The study of economics is an essential or important part of the study of society, the community, and of course, the people. Because we are involved in our society, we are involved in the economics. Number 3, to understand global affairs. An understanding of economics is essential or very important to an understanding of global affairs because all countries are connected with each other when it comes to economics. And the last one, to be an informed citizen. To be an informed citizen requires a basic understanding of economics because in the first place, we are involved. The question is, why do we study economics? People pay attention to what they want. Various products are made and sold to serve people's wants. The point is that resources are scarce and limited, while people's needs and wants are not because we always want something. People need to know how to best use resources for themselves and the next generations. Economics is the study of how people, business, and government get the most from the world's scarce resources, meaning to maximize all that we have. In brief, economics studies how people work with scarcity. But what is scarcity in the first place? So scarcity means not enough resources. So we have different types of scarcity. And in here, we have scarcity of time, meaning to say the time is not enough in making goods and services. Scarcity of money, the capital is not enough. Scarcity of technology because not all countries have advanced technology. Scarcity of labor, meaning not enough manpower. Scarcity of natural resources because all the things that we need, we get it from our natural resources and it's not enough anymore. And the last one is scarcity of energy. Activity time. So we are now in our activity number 4. Answer the following questions. You can send your answers to me on our Google Classroom account privately or in my Line account. Please do not type your answers in the comments section to avoid cheating from other students. So here are the questions. Number 1, who is Adam Smith? Number 2, what are the 4 basic human needs? Number 3, what is economics? Number 4, what are the 6 types of scarcity? Now class, if you watch the video from the start to the end, you will be able to answer these questions. Good luck everyone! So class, that's the end of our topic for our week 1 online learning studies. Thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you very much for answering our questions. And I hope you guys stay safe and I really hope to see you soon. Bye everyone!